The live auction link should be there on the Facebook page, right?
We will get it now.
Written.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll share in the partners group once it's there.
Okay.
Vinod bhai, most likely 6 teams in fall for juniors. That'll be the goal.
Yep.
Yeah, we're live now, so let's discuss the draft part. Thank you, Raj. Thank you, Adil bhai, for joining.
Yeah, thank you guys.
So yes,
Yeah, welcome, Adil.
one moment, so we
Yeah,
can
thanks,
share.
Vinod.
Who's Srinivas?
Legends, Texas Legends.
So, here we go. Good evening, everyone. Once again, welcome all of you and those who are watching this live on Facebook as well as YouTube. This is the 2024 Spring Super Edition of Houston Youth Premier League Junior. And we are here for a very special moment that is going to define the start of this tournament, which is the live player draft for the junior category. So we have, before we get started with the ground rules and the draft itself, we have the 4 franchisees that are participating in the Houston Youth Premier League Junior. And let's go around the table to have a quick round of introduction. Let me start off in the alphabetical order. Let's start with Houston Super Kings. If you can quickly introduce yourself, who are the owners and the manager and the coach from your team.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Harish Pillai. And we're going to go next time.
Yeah, Amar Pratap. Our coach will be Pranav Bhatt, manager Ketan Thakkar.
Excellent. Nice. Welcome on board. And going over to TCC Kings.
Hey, myself, I'm Prithviraj Loganathan here. And I have Saravan and Devan, who's going to be a owner manager, my coach for the team, and Arun Arun Devraj, his dad, is going to be a manager, Devraj.
Okay, nice. Welcome on board, Texas Kings or TCC Kings. Moving over to Texas Legends.
Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Sriram here, and my partner Chiriku just stepped away. And this is our third season of HYPL, and looking forward for another great season. Thank you.
Great.
And our
Thank you.
coach is Suri, and manager is Sriram.
Great. Thank you so much. Welcome on board, Texas Legends. And last but not the least, Texas Skywalkers.
Hello, my name is Broto Chaudhary. First of all, I want to thank HYPL board for organizing the tournament again this year. We really appreciate the effort that you guys put in to make sure the youth have a platform to show their talents, and as well as the junior guys now by having this HYPL Junior. Again, thank you very much for the opportunity. I'll pass it on to Gurdeep.
Hi, everybody. Good to be back and participate and continue to see some good games upcoming. Bhavik Bhai will be our coach for the junior team. The team manager will announce as we complete the selection. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you, Texas Skywalkers, and welcome on board as well. So that was a quick round of introduction. We also have some of our neutral observers from the cricketing community here who have kindly consented to be part of this live draft in the role of a neutral observer. Thank you so much, Adil Anisbai and Cameron Best, for sparing your valuable time to be part of this draft to ensure a smooth conduct of this draft.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for the opportunity. Again, I would like to congratulate Vinod for what he's doing for several years. I think it's very admirable for what you guys have been doing for kids, and it has really picked up a lot of names, not only in Houston, from outside of Houston also. So great to see, and of course, it's not a one-man show, right? So a lot of effort goes in behind the scenes. So it's really good to see that you guys are doing so much for cricket. Really, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Adil Bhai, for your kind words. Cameron, you have been the oldest kid, I would say, among the youth cricket that happens here. So you are always young at heart, and you have been part of this setup ever since. So a few words from you before we kickstart the draft.
Yeah, thanks again for the invitation. I want to say best wishes, and I hope the weather and everything goes well this year. Thank you for having me as part of the umpiring panel again. I do my best to make sure the kids and the parents have an enjoyable time with me out there officiating the game. So best wishes, and look forward to enjoying the draft tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Cam. More than our preference, you are the first choice of umpire for most of the youth players here. They like you so much. So that explains your passion for cricket. So, and before we get on with the rules of the draft, I think I also have to take this opportunity to introduce my fellow board members, starting with Raj. You want to go first?
Yeah, no, thank you, everybody. Again, I appreciate what you do as franchise for the kids, and I guess what you are trying to do as a tournament. So really appreciate that, and I think it's good platform for kids, but also it's going to be again tough tonight with the number of kids are available in the draft and how many will be selected. So again, all the kids watching out there, again, this is not the only tournament. This is not the final say of your talent. So again, please be prepared, and everybody, good luck to everybody, kids as well as franchises. Thank you.
Thank you, Raj. And over to you, the vision, the man with the vision for this HYPL, Vinod Nair.
Hey guys, welcome back. And it's a warm welcome to all the franchisees. And so good luck to HYPL team, the franchisees, and all the players. So let's have another great season this year.
Okay, thank you, Vinod. Another familiar face that is missing today in the draft. We are missing the services of Malavias today. He's been busy traveling, so he's unavailable for today. So I had to step in and take that role. I'm not a stand-up comedian like him. I'm not an expert or a professional moderator like him, but I'll try to do my best to ensure that this draft goes well. Okay. With that, let's move on with the draft. Begin with, each franchisees will be allowed to pick maximum of 13 players in their roster. This is for I think most of you know the rules, but I just want to repeat it for the sake of the audience who are going to watch this live on YouTube. Each franchise will have the option to pick a maximum of 13 players. If they have already retained some of the players in certain rounds from the previous draft, then in those rounds, you will not have the option to pick the players. Then the rule number 2 is we will be following a serpentine model in terms of draft, with round 1 starting from team 1, 2, 3, 4, and round 2 will go in the reverse order 4, 3, 2, 1, and then round 3 goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So having 13 rounds, you may need some time in between to re-strategize on who you want to pick based on what others have picked. So we are going to have a short break, maybe about 3 to 5 minutes after round 5 and round 9, because those are critical positions in the 13-round draft where you want to reassess your team strategy. Also to understand whether you have your specialist batsman picked, you have your specialist bowlers, pace bowlers, spinners picked, whether you have your keeper and a backup keeper ready in your team. All that strategy can be discussed during those rounds. And now the other question is, who is going to be number 1, 2, 3, 4 in round 1 is not going to be decided by us. We have our famous wheel of names that will be spun in front of you, and you will be seeing who is going to be the position number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we will spin the wheel to begin with. Are there any questions regarding the rules of the draft so far, or can we go ahead with the wheel of names? Okay. I take the silence as no questions. Before we get going, I just want to give, sorry, go ahead.
We are good with the rules.
Okay, thank you.
Just want to say it also very clearly.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Skywalkers. And before we get started, I just want to give some data on the registration for the people who are watching this. We have a total of 108 registrations that we have received for the junior category. And they were categorized into 4 different categories: platinum, gold, silver, and bronze, based on several criteria. And we have about 32 players in the platinum category, 33 players in gold category, 21 players in silver, and 22 in bronze. Very shortly, you will be able to see all those names on the screen that will be after the wheel of names is spun. So let me explain to you how the wheel of names is going to work. Let me first share my screen so you can see what I have on the screen. Okay. And let's have some sound as well. So it looks nice. Are you able to see my screen right now?
Yes, Ramji.
Do you see the wheel of names?
Yeah, but we see the folder in front of it. Yeah, now we can see.
Okay. So now you have the wheel of names. You can see that there are 4 franchisee names listed there. It's not in any particular order. I can shuffle it any number of times, so the number changes.
Before you start, Ramji, again, if you don't mind, the first team that gets selected is number 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, that's what I was about to explain. So after the first spin, whichever name is picked will go into position number 4 of round 1. And the second team that gets picked will be in position number 3 of round 1. Third team that gets picked will be in position number 2 of round 1. And the last one standing, the lucky last one standing, will get the first pick of round 1. I hope that rule is very clear. So I think we can get started if everybody is okay with it. To make it a little bit more exciting, let's have some countdown. Before we start the...
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
Okay. So let's begin with the wheel of names. I will shuffle it once again. So you've seen that it's shuffled enough, and it'll be shuffled after every spin, just for your confirmation. I will go with the click here. Okay, so that is Texas Skywalkers that get their favorite position that has been happening for season after season, I believe. Every season you end up at position number 4 in the draft, not in the game, not in the tournament. I have to be very clear on that. Okay, so yes, maybe that's your lucky position also. You never know, right?
Never
so
know. Thank you very
Texas
much.
Skywalkers will take pole position number 4 on round 1. So I'll go ahead and remove Texas Skywalkers from the spin. Let's shuffle it again and go for the spin again now. Oh, wow. Wow. Now we have Texas Legends that will take position number 3 on round 1. So I remove Texas Legends from the list. And now let's shuffle it a couple of times and spin it for one last time. Fantastic. So position number 2 in round number 1 will be taken by TCC Kings. That leaves with Houston Super Kings occupying position number 1. They get lucky with picking the first pick of round number 1. So moving on, I hope our experts have made the necessary switch in the positions. Raj, do I have a go on that?
Yeah, you can start with showing the retained and then.
Excellent. Okay. Let me go ahead and share the draft sheet with all of you. Okay. I believe the screen is showing the live draft sheet. Can you confirm if you're able to see the 13 rounds of draft sheet, the famous draft sheet that we use?
Yeah, we can.
Yes, Ramji, we can see it.
Are you able to see the entire sheet on the screen, or is it truncated?
We
No,
see the
entire
entire
sheet.
sheet and the
Okay.
points tally.
Excellent. Okay, perfect. So let's start off with the retained players in each of the franchises. Houston Super Kings, I mean, just for the benefit of people watching this, we had given the option of retaining a maximum of 4 players from the previous season, but some of them have utilized it to the maximum. Some have strategically chosen only 1 or 2 or 3. So here we go. Houston Super Kings decided to retain Ishan Tucker from their previous season. So they will get to pick only 12 players. He was picked in round number 9 in the last season. So when they come to round number 9, they will not be able to pick a player. Going over to TCC Kings, they have decided to retain Samir Ladda, Arun Devraj, and Sanmit Devan. So which means they still have 10 more players to complete their roster. Moving on to Texas Legends. Legends have used their full quota of picking all the 4 players as retained players. Anish Sriram, Sriren Surya Cheruku, Sai Raghav Sriram, and Ansh Shetty have been retained from the previous season. So they have 4 retained players, which means they'll be able to pick 9 players in this season. And last but not the least, Texas Skywalkers also have used the full quota of picking or retaining 4 players: Angus Connolly, Parva Shah, Tia Chowdhury, and Arav Patel. So they also get to pick 9 players to
Arnav
complete their
Patel.
roster of 30.
Arnav Patel.
Is it Arnav Patel?
And his dad is here. His dad is confirming it's Arnav.
Perfect. Okay. Looks like a typo error there. Okay, we
And
got
I
that
was playing with
fixed.
you.
So it's Arnav Patel.
Yeah,
Sorry
please.
for the.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you see Arnav Patel now. Okay. So they have 4 retained players. That leaves with 9 positions to be filled in the draft. So let's start off with round 1 if everybody is ready. So round 1, as I said, we are going to start with the Serpentine model. The first pick for round 1 will be from Houston Super Kings.
Hey, Ramji, quickly go over the category sheet with everybody, please.
Okay, I will also share the category sheet for your benefit. We have a category. You will be able to see this sheet whenever you want to, all the time during the draft. You can ask for this. We will show this as and when a player is picked or drafted. You can see the legend here. The light blue color that you see here will be highlighting that player's name if they have already been drafted, so that you don't have to pick the player who's already drafted. And then the magenta color or purple color, what you see already in the screen, those are all retained players from last season. And then we have some names which are highlighted in green, and those are out-of-state players. So you have 4 categories: platinum, gold, silver, and bronze. And you are aware already that platinum player carries carries a maximum of 250 points. Gold is 175, silver 100, bronze 25. And each franchisee will be able to use their maximum kitty of 2,500 points to pick a combination of gold, silver, platinum, and bronze. If they exceed the kitty, whatever they exceed, they will be required to pay that number of points in terms of dollars to HYPL because you're using excess funds. On the other hand, if you leave anything on the table, you don't get credit for that. So it's always wise to use the maximum number of points that you have in your kitty and get the best players on your roster.
Do we get credit for do we get any credit for points not used from the last draft? Anybody? No.
We can probably get you some extra packet of chips for the drinks setup that you have on the table. And as a matter of fact, I think you have a fantastic buffet, which we will come to that when you are going through the break in this draft.
Yeah,
so,
we are at Bhavik's house.
Absolutely. Wow. So Bhavik is treating you. I think the next time we should have the draft in Bhavik's house. Okay, so if there are no questions related to the points, the categories, the players, and the positions, let's get going. So start off with round 1, Houston Super Kings.
We'll go with Tejas Kanate.
Tejas Ganate. Round 1, first pick of this Houston Youth Premier League Junior Spring Edition 2024. Tejas Ganate, an excellent batter, bowler from Houston, goes to Houston Super Kings. Congratulations. Then we move on to the first pick for TCC Kings.
We will pick Nithilan Karthik is the platinum player.
Nithilan Karthik. Excellent. Another a very well-known player in the Texas community, Nithilan Karthik, goes to TCC Kings in the first round pick. Congratulations, Nithilan. Moving on to Texas Legends. What's your first round pick?
We'll go with Chinmai.
Chinmai, the first female player getting picked for Houston Youth Premier League Junior Spring Edition 2024, Chinmayi Arivuselvan. She has been a regular here at Houston Youth Premier League, and congratulations, Chinmayi, and your proud dad. You are pick number 1 for Texas Legends. Fantastic. Moving on to Texas Skywalkers. Who's your first round pick?
Good.
Go, you.
We will take Sohan Gudipati.
Sohan Gudipati, another very, very famous brother, siblings combination, I would say, from the Texas cricket community. His elder brother also plays cricket. And I believe he's going to participate in the senior category. Sohan Gudipati, first round pick for Texas Skywalkers. Congratulations to the Gudipati family. And moving on to round number 2. That was easy peasy for round number 1. So round number 2, once again, Texas Skywalkers gets to pick their first player on round number 2. Did I jinx it? I just said it was easy peasy, quick, fast first round, and I see now there is a serious thought process going on in the Texas Skywalkers dugout. Would it help to play some music in the background to lighten your mood?
Ramji, maybe going to category sheet will help so they can see the names.
Absolutely. We can go there. Here's the category sheet on the screen for your benefit. Have plenty of very good players. In fact, this time we have about 13 out-of-state players and also 4 female players who have registered for the junior category.
Hi, guys.
Yes.
We will take Rashil Aluri.
Rashil Aluri, an excellent player here in the Houston community. He has been playing adult league of late, is what I've heard, and he's been a fantastic all-rounder. Rashil Aluri goes to Texas Skywalkers as round number 2 pick. Texas Legends already have their round number 2 pick retained, Anish Sriram, so you don't get a chance to pick in round 2. That goes to TCC Kings, round 2. Who's your pick?
We will go with Dinesh.
Danish Dinesh, another regular at the Houston Youth Premier League. Congratulations, Danish Dinesh. You are round 2 pick for TCC Kings. Moving on to Houston Super Kings. Last pick for round 2.
Yeah, followed by one more pick.
Yeah, that'll be round 3. So be prepared with 2 picks because you have to pick for round 3 as well. So let's start with round 2, last pick. As you pick, you will see the points tally also on the side.
We'll go with Ved Kotari.
Ved Kothari, another very, very known player here in the Texas circuit. Both brothers play cricket. So congratulations, Ved, to the Kothari family. You are round number 2 pick for Houston Super Kings. So that completes round number 2. Moving on to round number 3. First pick, Houston Super Kings.
We'll take Ishan Malpani.
Wow, I can see some smiles on the screen right now. we have Ishan Malpani, another very famous cricketer here in the Houston community. Also started playing his adult league these days. Congratulations, Ishan, and to the Malpani family. That is round number 3 pick for Houston Super Kings. Samir Ladda is already round number 3 pick for TCC Kings. I think Super Kings, if you can kindly mute.
Sammy, I think good because
No, let's pick Sammy
Harish,
first.
you are
Super
unmuted.
Kings,
Harish,
Super Kings, if you can kindly mute so we can proceed.
We go with Ria.
Texas Legends, Ria Nadkarni. Yeah, Ria Nadkarni goes to Texas Legends, round number 3. A fantastic opening fast bowler and a bowling all-rounder. Cricket runs in their family. Their brother right now is participating in the Under-19 World Cup in South Africa, representing USA. So both the brother and the sister are following the footsteps of the dad. Sushil Nadkarni, congratulations to Nadkarni family. Ria gets picked by Texas Legends. That leaves us with the last pick for round 3 with Texas Skywalkers.
Ramji, the category sheet, maybe it's easy to see the names.
I will do that. Yep. Okay. So once again, if the player is drafted, they are highlighted in blue. Whatever name is not highlighted are the options that are in front of you to pick.
Including the green ones. The green ones are just out of state.
Yes. I think Skywalkers, be ready with 2 picks.
No, only one. 5th round, they already have Angus there.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Some serious thinking going on. There are plenty of options in front of you. Think about specialist batters, specialist spinners, and most importantly, pick your wicket keeper and sometimes your backup wicket keeper also. Because if they have to play 2 games back-to-back on a given day, you might need an additional wicketkeeper too. So think about all those aspects when you're picking your team. Skywalkers.
Okay, Texas Skywalkers, we are ready for next round pick. It's going to be
It's round number 3. Round number 3 pick. Yeah.
Round number 3, Shriman Watambeti.
Shriram.
Shriman
Watambeti.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shriman Watambeti is the round number 3 pick for Texas Skywalkers. That completes 3 rounds for us now. Going into round number 4, we already have a player retained by Texas Skywalkers, so you will not have the benefit of picking another player there. That means we are moving over to Texas Legends. Your round number 4 pick.
We'll go with Laksh.
Laksh Gangom, an excellent wicketkeeper batter who has been one of the very, very sharp keeper here in the youth cricket. What we have heard about him in recent days has been phenomenal. His keeping has been excellent. He's able to mimic almost like a goalkeeper in soccer. And congratulations to you and to Nangom family. He is round number 4 pick for Texas Legends. Moving on to TCC Kings.
We'll go with another platinum player, Anirudh Kidambi.
Anirudh Kidambi, another regular here in the Houston Youth Premier League. Anirudh Kidambi goes to TCC Kings for round number 4. And we come to the last pick for round number 4, and that will be from Houston Super Kings. You have the categories and the players list in front of you to look at. Plenty of options, both in platinum and gold. So far, everybody is after platinum, but we also see a lot of capable players in gold, silver, and bronze. So what's the choice from Houston Super Kings?
Yeah, all you need is one right now, then we'll take a break. So you can take a breath.
Absolutely.
We'll go with Samuel Fernandez.
Okay, Samuel Fernandez goes to Houston Super Kings as round number 4 pick. And Samuel Fernandez is the first goal player getting picked in round number 4. That completes 4 rounds of this live draft. So far, let's take a quick break to see where we are in terms of the points tally. Houston Super Kings sitting comfortably at 1,400 points. I mean, they have still 1,400 points in their kitty. TCC, followed by TCC Kings that at 1,075 points. You have plenty of points available. Texas Legends have stacked their platinum players already, so they have only 825 points. They still have plenty in the kitty to use. And Texas Skywalkers have also pretty much done the same formula of picking all their platinum players in the first 4 rounds. So they are left with 750 points in their kitty. So before we proceed with round number 5, we also have another neutral observer here in this draft. Nikhil, welcome. Good evening. I believe you're on mute, Nikhil, if you want to unmute yourself. For those of you who are hearing about Nikhil for the first time here, Nikhil is a very prolific all-rounder. He is one of the very, very few players to have scored 10,000 runs in adult cricket, as well as he's been a very, very consistent performer in the Houston Cricket League. So over to you, Nikhil. Can you hear us? I think, Nikhil, if you are speaking, we are not able to hear you because you are muted.
Or maybe in the next break.
Okay. So we'll get back to you, Nikhil, during the next break, which will be in round 9. Let's begin with round 5, pick 1 for Houston Super Kings. Let me go back to the category sheet for you to look at.
Hey, Ramji, Nikhil is online now.
Oh, okay. Hey, Nikhil. Yeah.
Yes.
First off, Nikhil, thank you so much for sparing your valuable time to be part of this live draft as a neutral observer. Over to you.
Yeah, no problem. Hope you can hear me well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you for allowing me to be part of this thing. I mean, it's a great setup, and once again, awesome work by all of you, Vinod, yourself, and the entire management. Just the opportunity for these kids, and the interest that's shown in this entire setup, and just wishing all the good luck to every player who's participating, and all of you for making this happen. And we'll continue to support this and onwards and upwards from here.
Thank you very much for your kind words, Nikhil. That is definitely a valuable message for all the players and the parents who are watching this. We just spoke about your achievements as a cricket player. One of the very few players to have scored 10,000 runs here in this country. So congratulations once again on that.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, I mean, just this platform, I mean, for the kids, it's just amazing. And, you know, looking at it as a parent, I mean, I have two small kids, very small, but I'm just talking those who are playing. I mean, the parents, the support that they are providing to these kids, and, you know, the entire support system with the HYPL management. It's an opportunity that we wish we had when we were growing up, but great platform for everyone. So always supporting tools like these, which are, you know, basically implemented by you all. So yeah, just wishing all the good luck to everyone involved with this.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Nikhil. Yes, the moment we saw players like Nikhil, our intent was to create more Nikhil here in this country, and we are trying to leverage on this platform of HYPL to give them that opportunity to create more and more successful players.
No, definitely. I mean, I'm no one, but definitely we'll have great players from here. Definitely, my support is always there.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I suppose all the franchisees are back on the screen. I see Skywalkers. You have all your team sitting there. Can we get going?
Yes, we are okay. We are good to go, Ramji.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So let's start with round 5. First pick, Houston Super Kings. Are you around, Super Kings? I think a lot of discussion going on. Phone a friend option is also being used by the owners of Super Kings.
We'll go with Arjun Shah.
Arjun Shah, pick number 5 for Houston Super Kings. Congratulations, Arjun. Welcome on board. And
This was out-of-state player to be picked.
Wow, that is another fantastic data. The first out-of-state player to be picked by Houston Super Kings. I think the phone a friend option worked, I believe. So moving on to TCC Kings, your pick for round number 5.
We'll pick a gold player, Vaibhav Ashok.
Vaibhav Ashok, gold category player, goes to TCC Kings in round number 5. Congratulations, Vaibhav. Moving on to Texas Legends, already have their retained player Sriren, and so is Texas Skywalkers with Parwa Shah. So that was a really quick, fast round 5. Moving on to round 6, this time the chance goes to Texas Skywalkers, who's going to be your pick for round number 6.
You're mute.
Is thinking going on. Are you actually speaking? Yeah.
Adwai Mandalia. I do not know if I pronounced the last name correctly. Adwai Mandalia.
Gold player.
Gold player.
Adwai Mandalia. I
Yeah,
believe
there's
he is
another
also
out-of-state player to
out of state player. Have been hearing about this player of late. A lot of good news about this player. Fantastic. Congratulations, Adwai, and to your family. You have been drafted by Texas Skywalkers in round number 6. Moving on to Texas Legends. Texas Legends, your pick for round number 6.
Yeah, Skanda.
This is they want to play other team.
Skanda. Okay, Skanda Nishant, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. So Skanda Nishant goes to TCC Kings in round number 6.
No, that
Legends.
is Texas Legends.
Sorry, Texas Legends for round number 6. completes Texas Legends chance for round number 6. Moving on to TCC Kings. Your pick.
Go with Abhishek, Priyan, Suresh.
Abhishek, Priyan, Suresh, I believe is
Silver category.
Okay, so first silver category player getting picked in this live draft, Abhishek, Priyan, Suresh by TCC Kings in round number 6. Moving on to Houston Super Kings, the last pick for round number 6. Be ready with 2 picks because you also have to pick round number 7 first pick.
We'll go with Anish Bhakta.
Anish Bhakta, or is it Ansh Bhakta? Sorry.
That's an important question. Is it Anish or Anish? It says Anish here.
In the sheet, it says Anish.
No, it is Anish Bhakta. Anish Bhakta
It is Anish Bhakta, sorry. Ansh Bhakta is a senior player, correct. Anish Bhakta, yes, that is correct. So Anish Bhakta goes to Houston Super Kings, round number 6. That completes 6 rounds. We are at the halfway mark approximately. Now moving on to round number 7. Houston Super Kings, over to you for your pick.
Bhargav Sriman.
Another Houston player, Bhargav Sriman. Again, cricket runs in their family. They all play cricket. His brother plays cricket. His dad plays cricket. Congratulations to Sriman family. You get picked by Houston Super Kings in round number 7. Moving on to TCC Kings. Round number 7, your pick.
Amog Kandimala,
Amog
wicketkeeper
Kandimala.
batsman.
Fantastic. So somebody is really focusing on getting a keeper for their team. Excellent choice. Amog Kandimala gets picked by TCC Kings. Congratulations, Amog. Legends already have Sai Raghav in round number 7. So we move on to Texas Skywalkers for the last pick of round 7. You want to see the category screen? I can pull it out for you. Skywalkers. World is watching you. Everybody is waiting with bated breath to see who are you going to pick for this round. We always have noticed that the first 5-6 rounds has always been a breeze. People are ready with their picks and have plenty of choice. But when it comes to round number 6 and past that is where they already have this challenges of picking players, because their plan A is already picked by team A, plan B is already picked by team B, plan C is picked by somebody else. So you have to have plan D, E, F, everything to be able to pick up your player for round 7 and forward. So Skywalker, still waiting on you to pick round number 7 player. Are you ready? Typically, we would like the franchisee to pick their players within 60 to 90 seconds time frame. I think we are getting close to
we
that.
have. So I think we have made our choice for round
Okay.
7. We have made a choice for round 7. Let's go with Mrinal Patidar. I want to make sure I get the right name correct.
Mrinal Patidar. So is he, just curious to know, is he related in any way to Rajat Patidar who plays the IPL?
I
No.
have no idea. I'll ask him the question. You tell me.
No. We just, I guess,
No, I'm
last
just-
year he started picking up on cricket and he improved quite a bit. So good.
I'm just saying that on a lighter note, but jokes apart, Mrinal Patidar, congratulations. You are pick number 7 for Texas Skywalkers. And good luck to you for this upcoming season. Moving on to round number 8, Texas Skywalkers already have Tia Chowdhury retained in round number 8. So we are moving to Texas Legends. Your choice for round number 8. Ayush Singh. Ayush Singh, another very famous cricketer here from the Houston area, gets picked. I believe his dad must be watching this and must be jumping in his seat. Congratulations, Ayush Singh, going over to TCC Kings now.
All right. Yeah, it becomes difficult as the round goes. I'm going to
Absolutely.
go with Vinay Balaji.
Excellent pick. A very, very smart cricketer, an excellent spin bowler and a batter. Vinay Balaji, again, cricket runs in their family. His elder brother also plays cricket. He'll be participating in the senior draft. Congratulations to the family of Balaji. Vinay Balaji gets picked in round number 8 for TCC Kings. So that leaves us with the last pick for round number 8 from Houston Super Kings. Super Kings, we are waiting. The whole world is waiting for you to come up with the name of that player for round number 8. A lot of serious discussion going on. Looks like you have used up your phone a friend option. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. We will go with Yuvan Pranav.
You are going with Yuvan Pranav Satish Kumar, one of the longest name here in this draft. Congratulations. And you are pick number 8 for Houston Super Kings. That finishes round number 8. So at the end of 8 rounds, let's quickly take stock of the situation of where we are in the points tally. Houston Super Kings still on top with 625 points left in their kitty. TCC Kings have managed to spend a little bit more this time at 450 points left. Texas Legends, 475 points left, and Texas Skywalkers, 400 points left. Now, let's take a short couple of minutes break. And in the meantime, let's pick the brain of people like Cameron. So, Cameron, you have been day in and day out watching these kids play, and you have been doing your role as an umpire, and you've also been sharing your experience and advice with a lot of these kids here. So how do you see the cricket scenario shaping up here in this part of the world?
Well, it's good to see so many of them coming out and coming out from so young. I've seen several of them grow. I know for example, Aaron Nadkarni, he's on the 19 World Cup. And I remember seeing him from a little kid. So as I see them grow and progress, it's always exciting to see them move on and develop. They come through the HCL, of course. And at the same time, on the other end, I see more youngsters coming in and learning the game and moving forward. So I think we're doing a good job. You guys are doing a wonderful job presenting them with opportunities. And that's a good thing.
Thank you so much, Cam. I mean, it takes a village to run this kind of a show. I mean, all of us are part of this success. No one person or no 2 or 3 people can take the credit for this. All of us are the reason for this success. And as we had mentioned, we were very proud to see 7 of the players who had participated in HYPL in several seasons made it to the USA under-19 team for the World Cup, which was a proud moment for us. That defines HYPL's success. And many other players who had been top performers in different seasons have been picked either by the national side or by the minor league teams, or even picked by leagues outside of the country. So it's a proud moment for Houston Youth Premier League that we are able to give that platform for them to perform and they get recognized. Their recognition defines our success. Okay, so I think we did mention in the beginning of the draft that we would like to have a look at the dinner table of Skywalkers because they have arranged for a buffet and a draft party. So Skywalkers, would you want to turn the camera towards your dinner table just to show what is the buffet that you have on your table?
The buffet that we have is basically spicy nuts and walnuts and
some walnuts.
And I don't know what you call that. Chips.
Bhel,
Like fryams.
So it's all chakna, huh?
All chakna.
Rajbhai, cheers.
Let's see. Yeah, I thought there were some bel puris and some.
Yeah, bel puri got over.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we probably got to the dinner table pretty late, I believe. So yeah, I think it'll be a nice feeling to for every franchisee to have that kind of a dinner party together while doing these kind of draft, because it gives like an NFL, watching an NFL or an NBA game sitting at home with all the chips, popcorn, pizzas, nuts, drinks, soft drinks, hard drinks, everything, right? Fantastic. Okay. So I believe, okay, there's still a lot left. I think for the next 5 rounds, you will need that.
Thanks to the
Bhavik, I'm coming over, Bhavik.
Coming over. You have to come to Subrata Bhai's house.
Oh, okay. Your house.
Okay, I think if everybody is back at their seat, Legends, Super Kings, I hope all of you are back at your seat. Let's get going with the remaining rounds of this live draft. I'm going to share the screen once. I believe you are able to see the live draft sheet now.
Yeah, hey, Ramji, quickly go to out-of-state sheet just to show everybody their out-of-state picks.
Absolutely. So far, we have Texas Legends has picked 1 out-of-state player, and Skywalkers also have picked 1 out-of-state player. Super Kings have picked 2 out-of-state players, and TCC none so far.
Yeah, you can pick maximum of 5. Just to remember that.
Of 5, but remember that is the flavor that always gives the balance for your team. When you bring in that out-of-state player element into your equation, into your roster, it's going to take the level of competition to a different level. Okay. So having said that, let me move on to round number 9.
And just quickly on the category, so we have about 9 Platinum Junior players still available, 19 Gold Junior, 19 Silver Junior, and all of the 22 Bronze players available.
Fantastic. Thank you for the data, Raj. And I believe round 9 Super Kings already have their retained player sitting pretty there, Ishan Tucker. So let's start off with TCC Kings for round number 9.
We have made a decision to pick Dhanvin Nandakumar.
Danny Nandakumar, another very, very prolific batter from the Houston cricket community. Congratulations, Danny. You are round number 9 pick for TCC Kings. Moving on to Texas Legends.
Jash Sangavi.
Jash Sangavi. Okay, Jash Sangavi, another very, very popular name here in the Houston cricket circle, goes to Texas Legends. Texas Skywalkers have retained their player Arnav Patel from last season, so they don't get to pick round number 9. Moving on to round number 10, Texas Skywalkers, your pick now.
We'll speed that up. We have already thought about it. We will be taking Kabir Saluja.
Fantastic. Okay, so when the camera turned around and I saw a few faces out there, somebody had a very sad face sitting there. Why is my name not picked yet? So
let me show you the happy face.
Exactly. That'll be fantastic thing. Oh, there you see the happy face of Kabir Saluja getting picked at round number 10 by Texas Skywalkers. Home franchisee for him. Fantastic. Moving on to Texas Legends, round number 10, your pick. Want to have a look at the category sheet? I can project it for you. Plenty of options in front of you. I think it's a problem of plenty this time that you have ample options to pick from. Really, really good players. Legends.
We'll pick Aro Panchangam.
Arav Panchangam, another gold player, goes to Texas Legends in round number 10. Congratulations, Arav. Moving on to TCC Kings, your choice. Getting tricky with every round. That is your category list that you would like to see and pick the players from.
We want to try out some young dynamic players in silver category. Rishi Verma.
Rishi Verma Dantuluri, correct? Is that the name that you're looking for? Fantastic.
Yes.
Another Houston-based player, Rishi Verma Dantuluri. Congratulations, you are pick number 10 for TCC Kings. That leaves us with Super Kings for last pick of round 10. Super Kings.
Hussein Abdani.
Hussein Hamdani.
The silver.
Okay, yeah, silver. Hussein Hamdani, the round number 10 pick for Houston Super Kings. Congratulations, Hussein. Now we complete round 10 rounds. Just a quick recap on the points tally on how we stand. Houston Super Kings are sitting pretty with 525 points. Plenty of points left in the kitty to use. TCC Kings only have 100 points. Just be watchful on the spend that you are having. 50 points left for Texas Legends. So you are probably going to have to pay some additional money for us because that's what you will probably end up with. And Texas Skywalkers have 225 points. You should probably able to manage with that kitty is what we are expecting. Let's see. Going on to round number 11. First pick for Houston Super Kings.
Abhimanyu Harish.
Abhimanyu Harish, another very dynamic, energetic player from Houston cricket community. Abhimanyu Harish goes to Houston Super Kings as round number 11 pick. Congratulations. TCC Kings already have their retained player Arun Devraj, so they don't get to pick in this round. Moving on to Texas Legends, your pick for round number 11.
Points left in the kitty.
Can you share the sheet again, please?
Sure. Yeah. All names that are not colored and all names that are in green color are available for you to pick. Plenty of options. It's time for you to think about the different aspects of the game to ensure that you have your spinners, fast bowlers, specialist batters, all-rounders actually coming in.
Yeah, Srivatsan Vijay.
Srivatsan Vijay. And he is
Very good.
Vijay
Yeah.
Bhaskaran, right?
Yes,
Srivatsan
yeah.
Vijay Bhaskaran.
Correct.
Srivatsan Vijay Bhaskaran, a silver category player, goes to Texas Legends. Congratulations, Srivatsan. You're on number 11 pick for Texas Legends. So that takes us to the last pick of round number 11 by Texas Skywalkers. Be ready with 2 picks, Skywalkers, because you'll also have to pick the first pick for round number 12.
Can you go back to the screen where the other two got picked? Can we see that? Thank you very much.
Sure. Serious thinking going on because they have to go with 2 players now, one for this round, one for the next round. So plenty of options. Do you want to see the category sheet? Some serious thinking going on in the Texas Skywalkers dugout.
We will take Ruhan O'Brien.
You will go with Ruhan O'Brien, you said?
That is correct.
Okay, because yeah, as a platinum category player, Ruhan O'Brien going to Texas Skywalkers in round number 11. That's the last pick of round number 11. So let's go with the first pick of round number 12 for Texas Skywalkers.
Yeah, the points tally dropped below 0 for 2 of them.
Yeah. Charit, please. Charit Jaka.
Going with Charit Jaka. Charit is a silver category player going to Texas Skywalkers in round number 12. We still have one last pick for the next round. Be prepared for it, Texas Skywalkers. We will move on to Texas Legends, round number 12, your pick.
It's Akash Selvakumar.
Akash Selvakumar. Akash Selvakumar is another silver category player that gets picked by Texas Legends for round number 12. Congratulations, Akash. Moving on to TCC Kings.
And that, I guess, that's the entire team for the Texas Legends.
Yes, so that completes the full roster for Texas Legends. Don't go away. We will have a final reflection after all the rounds are completed. Moving on to Texas Kings, TCC Kings. Your pick for round number 12, or actually the last pick for you as well, because you already have round number 13 picked.
We will go with a leg spinner, Rayan Pirani.
Rayan Pirani, gold category player, leg spinner, getting picked by TCC Kings in round number 12. Congratulations. That completes the TCC Kings roster of 13 players. Now we have Houston Super Kings with 2 more picks. The last 2 picks for you for this draft, 12 and 13. Let's start with round 12, last pick.
We'll go with Nimit Bhatt.
Nimit Bhatt. Congratulations, another very, very famous name here in the Houston cricket circle for the youth players. Nimit Bhatt goes to Houston Super Kings in round number 13. So here we go to the last and final round. And here's your last pick for Houston Super Kings.
We'll go with Karan Thakkar.
Karan Thakkar. That completes the family of Thakkars, part of Super Kings. Ishan Thakkar already retained. Now Karan Thakkar getting picked as round number 13 pick for Houston Super Kings, completing the roster. That leaves us with the last pick for this live draft for Houston Youth Premier League Junior 2024 Spring Super Edition. And that will be from Texas Skywalkers.
Zaire Zaidi. We'll take Zaire Zaidi.
Zaire Zaidi, number 13 pick for Texas Skywalkers, another very energetic young kid. I've seen this kid from last 3, 4, 5 years, and he has been going from strength to strength. He has a lot of potential, got picked by Texas Skywalkers. Congratulations. That completes the entire draft. Let's take a look at the points tally. Houston Super Kings have very calculatively used all their points and are left with 0 points in their kitty. Congratulations. Perfect calculation. And then moving on to TCC Kings. They have exhausted their kitty and overspent another 75 points. Texas Legends, they have overspent by 150 points, and Skywalkers, the maximum minus 375, which means they have spent 370 points over and above their kitty. Now, let's quickly go through each franchisee. Let's start off with Skywalkers this time first. Your reflection on the draft and your roster. How does it look for you? Are you happy with all the names that you have? Did you plan for some names that you did not get? Some names that you did not get, and or did you get some of the names that you planned for? Your reflections on this draft. Texas Skywalkers.
Sorry, go ahead.
Ramji, sorry, what was the question? We just middle.
No, my question was your quick reflection on this draft in terms of your picks. You got a full roster, whether you got all the players that you were looking for, or are there any names that you wanted to pick but got picked by somebody else? You feel, oh my God, I missed it.
I think again we always start with thanking the board, right? Few things me and Bobby Boy were just chatting that we have lots of good kids who haven't got opportunity. Our lineup is strong. We're happy. We got most of our hits, but there are some kids who will not be happy today. So my sincere thanks. My sincere request is Vinod Bhai, Raj Bhai, and Ramji Bhai. We need 6 if we have a lineup of registration of 100 plus. So
Totally agree.
lots of kids
Yeah.
would be sad, and I feel bad for that. Sincerely, I feel bad. But
yes,
our lineup is good. But thank you so much. Lovely organization. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Texas Skywalkers. Moving on to Texas Legends. What is your feel about the pick that you have made today in the draft?
Yeah, I think for the most part, we are happy with the picks, but obviously, always you eye on certain players and they just go before the round. You want to pick them, right? That always happens. But overall, I think we are confident with the team that we have, and the boys and girls have to do the magic on the ground. So I think we're just eagerly waiting for that. And overall, we want to thank the entire board and all the other co-franchisee owners as well for the great support. And thank you, everyone.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Texas Legends. Moving on to TCC Kings. Any happy moments? Any sad moments? Oh my God, I missed it.
There are a couple of sad moments. I definitely miss a couple of them. I don't want to mention the names, but I am disappointed. But this team is full of mixture of both experience and youth. So we are looking even at the longer strategy, even for the fall season. So I think we have a very right combination. And one thing I have to say, being the first time with the draft, this is one of the best in the entire US, the HYPL. And we as TCC Kings are privileged to be part of this edition.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words. We stay humbled and we'll continue to work for the purpose that we are set up for, to promote youth cricket. Thank you so much. Last but not the least, we'll move to Houston Super Kings. Your reflection on the team that you have picked. Any misses? Any yay moments?
I think we were trying to balance between the impact on the youth, looking at overall perspective for not just season and also the fall season as well. I think we got most of it we want, but in these traps you won't get 100% you want, right? So I think we are good with this. Thanks to the HYPL board for giving us this opportunity at the same time, continuing having the HYPL edition of 2024, right? Like Gurdeep Bhai said, I think many kids will be disappointed, which is one factor that we were thinking that we thought that some kids deserved to be part of it. I think we need to really look at increasing the number of teams, and I support what he said.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that feedback. Yes, we do have plans for it, definitely. We're seeing a lot of interest being generated with the junior category. So we will be definitely looking towards increasing the number of teams for the upcoming season. We'll work on that and keep you posted about it. And definitely, I have a message for all the players who got picked. First off, congratulations. And getting picked is just one step in the direction of participating in the tournament, but you still have to continue with what you're doing. You have to continue your practices. You have to work as a team. When you get into the franchisee setup, it's a different ball game compared to the club setup that you have been used to. So franchisee cricket, the reason of introducing franchisee cricket at this level is for the players to get used to the franchisee setup and not have a culture shock when they grow as adults and start playing franchisee cricket, because our future is predominantly going to be franchisee cricket and these kind of leagues. So you will be part of one or the other franchisee league going forward. So mentally, we want to prepare you for that. So this is for the players who have got selected, and for the players who could not make it to this list. This is not the end of the world. This is just one tournament. We have another season coming up in fall with HYPL. We want you to continue registering, and we will look at increasing the number of franchisees for the next season, and you have every chance to get picked. Continue to do your good work, continue to score up tons of runs, continue to take tons of wickets, and of course, fielding and keeping is also equally important like batting and bowling. So continue to focus on that. And very soon you will also be participating in this tournament. Any last words from the neutral observers, Nikhil or Cam?
Yeah, this is Subrata. I'd like to say to the HYPL board again, as Gurdeep mentioned, we really thank and appreciate what you guys doing. But at the start, Ramji, I believe you had mentioned there were like 104 registrations.
108, yes.
108 registrations. So we were able to get only 52 players, which is 50%.
Right.
So well, hopefully you guys can do some magic and get a team or two, so that, at least, we'll have more than 50% people playing.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
Thank you again.
Yeah.
Thank you again for doing this. Hopefully, at least in this fall edition, you guys will be managed to get two more franchises, which should help all the good kids who were unfortunately were not picked today. Again, that is not a, what should I say? We should understand that, that is definitely not a reflection of how they play. They play good.
Absolutely.
And definitely it is just draw of luck that, it didn't happen. So all the best to all the kids. Thank you again, everybody. Thank you for the owners for participating. I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you so much for your feedback. Yes, it is work in progress. We will, you will hear from us soon on that. Any last words? I don't know if Cam and Nikhil are still around.
Cam is still there. Cam.
Okay.
Okay, thanks again. It's been a wonderfully well organized draft. Congratulations to all who were selected, and I look forward to seeing you in the tournament.
Thank you so much, Cam. Thank you. Thank you very much, Cam. Any last words from the board members? Raj?
Yeah, no, as everybody said, and that's why we started with, I think it will be tough night for some kids, and of course it's tough. We tried our best to have as many teams as possible. Again, the logistics and everything that needs to work out, but again, heart goes out to all the kids that, again, a lot of kids that were not picked. I guess they deserve to be there out there playing, but again, it's unfortunate. Again, 5 platinum player for the first time left on the table. That normally doesn't happen. 15 gold players. So again, all of you, again, keep working hard. Again, this is just one tournament. There's a lot of cricket. And I guess from HYPL standpoint, we'll continue to work to make sure we can incorporate as many kids and as many franchises as possible. Thank you, everybody.
And yeah, over to you, Vinod. The closing comments before we close this live draft.
It's a great job, Ramji. The way you presented, it's well executed, and congrats to all the kids who got selected. And I'm sure the majority of the kids, around 50% of the kids, will be unhappy the way the draft went. Yeah, definitely the voice echoed by Gurdeep Bhai and Amar Bhai. So definitely we will have 6 teams for the fall season. It's not that we didn't have the backup franchises, but it's due to some logistics issue, we couldn't accommodate the fifth and the sixth franchisees for this season. So definitely we will have 6 teams for the fall season, and it will give more opportunity for every kids to play. Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you once again.
Finally.
That concludes the. Sorry, somebody else had something to say.
Ramji, excellent MC.
Thank you so much. I tried, I can say.
And I liked
Looks like somebody job in trouble.
I liked Vinod's voice right at the beginning when he was announcing the countdown. Amazing voiceover that he did.
Good. Yeah, so that concludes the evening where we had this live draft for the 2024 Spring Super Edition HYPL Junior. And very shortly, in about less than 48 hours, we will have the draft announced for the senior. So stay tuned and have a good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night,
Thank you,
everybody.
everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.